Hello, beloved ones. How wonderful that you are here today. I thank you for joining me. And today I want to start a little series of videos. And this series is going to focus on story, your stories. So in today's video, I want to talk about how these stories get created and maintained, right? And then in the following videos, I'm going to focus on how to change those stories, all right? So if you think about the way in which you perceive the world, the people around you, yourself, all of that perception is a series of thought patterns. Thoughts that have been created over the course of your life. They have been based on the people that raised you, your community, your culture as a whole, and of course, the whole collective of humanity. But they are also based on a few other elements. And one of those main elements is you, your personality that you were born with. Children, infants are not born as a blank slate. You come in with your own personality. Some of that is based on the genetics that you inherit from your ancestral lines that come together to create you. And a lot of it is based on your soul, your spirit, the choices that were made in this life to bring you to the best possible experiences for your evolution, your growth towards light and deeper into love. Ultimately, the transformation of your shadow. So your personality is created before you come into your body, before you incarnate, so that it can be the best representation of your spirit, your soul in a human body at this time in your own evolution. And one other factor is, what have you brought from past lives? What are the experiences, the feelings, the memories that you bring forward into this life to be completed, to be resolved, to help you in your evolution? All these many things, all these different factors come together at your birth and throughout your life to shape you, to add context, depth, meaning to your life. These things are in place to help you perceive life in the best way possible for your growth, for your expansion, right, into what you feel is divine and wonderful, loving and beautiful. Even if that path, those perceptions, bring you through a lot of pain or a lot of problems or challenges, right? All is designed to bring about the raising, the expanding of your consciousness. And when your consciousness expands, you expand, your being expands. And you cannot help but come to a deeper sense of connection with others, love and kindness, regardless of your spiritual beliefs. As a human being, you are here to grow in connection, intimacy, and love. So, all of those things come together and they create stories in your mind, right? So let's say, for example, if you are someone who struggles with having a solid self-esteem, who feels unworthy of love or affection or good things happening, abundance, however inferior you feel yourself is to that of others, that is a collection of thoughts, memories, and experiences that all come together to create a story. It's a story that you tell yourself, because the truth is, and I want you to really listen to this, beloved ones, the truth is that each human being is equal in worthiness of love, of growth, of expansion, of depth, no matter how steeped in shadow or how steeped in light you are as an individual. There is what you would call an equal playing field for all. Every person has the opportunity to grow towards light, towards love, to grow in awareness, self-awareness, expand one's consciousness. No one individual is barred from these experiences. So your belief that you don't deserve it as much as others, or not even from a comparison standpoint, you just don't feel you deserve it, period. That is based on a story, a collection of thoughts, a collection of experiences, a collection of choices and decisions that you made along the way that have solidified. And sometimes they become very hardwired in the brain and in the central nervous system, so that you are always reacting to anything that triggers those beliefs about your level of self-esteem, your level of equality to those around you. And it may be that people in your community, people in your home that you grew up with, were very invested in that narrative that you were somehow less than. But that's based on their stories, right? Their opinions, their beliefs, all their past lives, their personality, their community when they were growing up, their adults that raised them. All that is based on their lives and is their story. And they may want to have passed down that story to you. Sometimes it's done with the very best intentions. Sometimes it is done with cruelty, based on fear, anger, and sometimes true malice. But mostly, these stories are passed on, created, embraced, integrated, maintained out of unconsciousness. It's simply how things are done. That might be the rationale that people use. So I want you, in the next few weeks before the next video comes out for you to watch, I want you to just start thinking about your stories. Now, let me be very clear. A story is not negative, right? There's nothing bad about a story. Now, I gave the example of a story based around self-esteem, but that doesn't necessarily mean that the whole story is always telling you that you're terrible, that you don't deserve anything. That might only be a part of the story. There might be other parts of the story that say, well, you may not deserve this much, but you definitely deserve this much, right? And other parts of the story that say, you deserve everything. You are equal in deserving. So everyone's story is made up of a myriad of nuances, subtleties, and very powerful messaging. So for the next 2 weeks, I want you just to pay attention. I just notice stories. When you're in the middle of something, you might realize, I think I'm telling myself a story. What's this story about? Did I create this story, or did I inherit this story from someone else? Is this a story that makes me feel good, or is this a story that makes me feel terrible, or stirs up pain or anger? Or is this a story based in joy, that when I feel it unfolding inside of me, it lights me up, right? So pay attention to your stories, beloved ones. Just start to become aware of them. If you want to make note of them and write them down in your journaling, then do that as well. All right? Thank you for being with me today, right here, right now. Thank you for allowing me to love you, to cherish you, and to be by your side always. Namaste.
Hi, it's Danielle, creator and founder of Beloved Publications, your home of Mother Mary's teachings as they're channeled through me. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe to our channel and leave a comment. I would love to hear from you. If you're interested in more of Mother's teachings, please visit our website, www.belovedpublications.com. And there you'll find lots of great ways of connecting with Mother. And if you want to join our community, you get an awesome free mini course on preparing for and connecting with your spirit guides. You will love it. So I hope to see you there soon. Thanks so much.